All right, we have a viral, controversial news about India and Pakistan with a rather strange twist. Now, I would definitely like to know your opinion, and the question is who's wrong? Is it Shahid Afridi? Is it the Indian Keralite Association? Is it or is it the fault of one or two individuals? Because remember, this is not only two, three individuals, it was the entire Keralite community there. Okay, and I'm very sure North Indians will have a field day bashing up the South Indians. But anyway, that doesn't matter. What matters is your opinion about this. So I'll give you just a brief summary and I'll show you the video. And you'll be surprised at my observations on certain things. Okay, which if you watch the video carefully, only maybe you would have also seen. So first, let me give you a rundown of what happened. Um, this Shahid Afridi and Umar Gul were welcomed to this event. And here's the funny thing. An Indian event held by an Indian uh, community association was actually in a Pakistani, what do you call that? Pakistan Association, PAD Dubai, that is Pakistan Association Dubai. In their auditorium, our Indians decided to have a function. Obviously, they must have given them a very reasonable cost, cut down the cost and given them at a good price. So, which is why they took. And here I have to kind of give kudos to the Pakistan Association that, you know, during the war, the Pahalgam war, which is, I don't know, is it still going on? I do not seem to hear any news. Um, so they could have thrown them out. They could have said, even if you're paid, get out. We don't want you here. So they, they were very courteous. They were very kind. They said, okay, fine. You want to use our premises? We don't mind. And they let them. So, but just look at the irony where all the Indians are united towards hating Pakistanis. Here you have the Keralite community that is not only using their auditorium, using their services, celebrating Indian events in their premises, and now they're inviting their superstars to their event. Now, I personally don't have a problem. You can be friends with anybody. In fact, if I were to meet a Pakistani, let's say a normal individual, I'm going to shake hands. I'm going to be polite. I'm not going to tell him, you attacked me. I mean, he's a layperson. Here we have Russians and Ukrainians who just meet, talk to each other as human beings. So I'm not asking you to hate on any human being. This India versus Pakistan is very much a political affair between the political heads. Okay, and yes, there are some good things and bad things that we can talk about, and yeah, mostly it'll be bad because you have these terrorists who have infiltrated our country and they have attacked. So that is wrong. Okay, now over here, what has happened is this event organizer, that is the Cochin University B.Tech Alumni Association, CUBAA, CUBA. They invited, it's their name for this event. But they, after this video was uploaded and made, famous, viral online, they claim that Afridi and Gul were not invited guests. The cricketers were at the same venue for a different event, a Guinness World Record attempt in UAE, and they just came in unannounced and unsolicited, make it impossible. Now, here is where they are wrong. I'll show you evidence of that. The venue was booked in April before the diplomatic tensions between India and Pakistan intensified. That is also an excuse because if you're so damn patriotic, you would have cancelled the booking. Okay, if you care about your self-respect so much, you would have even said, "Hell with the money." Okay. So the event took place. Event occurred during the Ormachuvadukal Season 2 Intercollegiate Dance Competition. Okay. College dance is perfectly fine. Held on May 25th. Was that also it was held in a Pakistani Association Dubai auditorium. Okay. So you're talking of children's, I don't think children, college alumni, so maybe all adults. Okay. So where the controversy starts or where people are angry is because Shahid Afridi, which you can't blame him, he being, you know, loyal and faithful to his country, when the India-Pakistan war took place, he blamed the Pahalgam attack to the inefficiency of the Indian armed forces. He said that there are 800,000 army people. Where are you? You should be doing a better job. Okay. Which he does have a point. Even the critics of Modi are saying, in fact, why can't you protect? Or why are there less soldiers? Why don't you put more? Okay, that is one. Second one is he mocked India's media coverage of the incident, which I agree with him on this, that India's media, that is especially Republic TV and all that, it's a circus show. Okay, it's not a news channel. It is a bombastic entertainment garbage, so to speak. I'm not a big fan of Arnab Goswami, other than how he manipulates emotions and feelings, makes money out of the equation, and is a smart businessman. Okay, there also I'm sure some of you will disagree. And the third one is he, obviously stands by his country. Okay, so that is why his remarks are controversial. Now, people, why they are angry is like, why did you invite him? Now, let's have a look at the video. In the video, okay, which you can go to LT Colonel Sushil Singh Chioran veteran, okay, and a very big name. You can take a screenshot of this. Sushil S27538625. I don't know. Is he an army guy? Okay. So here in this video, if you see closely, just watch. I'll pause and tell you when. Now, these are the organizers who are walking in front. Okay. As they're walking, Shahid Afridi is here. Pay attention to this guy in the blue. Okay. He's very enthusiastically inviting him and running forward, and he's pointing, come this side. So he's part of the organizers, okay, of this event. And this red guy looks like a bodyguard. They both escort him. So remember, this is not unsolicited. You are inviting him. Okay, you organizers, you're inviting him. He didn't barge in, he didn't gate crash. And then here you can see everyone is dancing, doing their own thing. And he is, once again, please sir, this way. He is inviting him on stage. Okay. People are dancing here. Yeah, the lungi dance, whatever. Okay. Then he invites him, brings him on stage. And the other Keralites are very happy. Oh, our superheroes, come see the excitement. Oh, sir, hey, how are you? Hey, very high. He's waving his hand. And then people are playing their drums and this thing. So where is the microphone? He's asking. And Shahid Afridi is, he's been called as VIP. Why not? Okay, he's called on stage and he's standing there. And see, they are all encouraging, they're clapping for him. And everyone is happy. Everyone, see the shouting. Look at this particular clip. Okay, I'll pause it here. You can see, look at, they are absolutely celebrating. They're very proud of this moment. Everyone's standing. And then they hand over, after he praises him, gives him a great introduction. You'll notice there's another organizer. He'll come here to take a photo, a selfie. Okay. Everyone's giving a fist bump and young kids and all that. And then after introducing him like a hero, he's taking a selfie here. Just look, this guy is taking a selfie here. Then he hands over the mic to him. Look at this. See, he gives the mic over to him, and that is where Shahid Afridi has maybe 2-3 minutes of a speech. So, Shahid Afridi cannot be blamed for this. Neither can this guy Umar Gul. I don't know who's he. Okay. It is the organizers of the event who called him, the organizers of the event who booked that Pakistani venue, and the organizers who encouraged him, please come on stage and please speak. I mean, I'm not asking you to hate on him. I'm not asking you to hate any Pakistani. But, when you're being nice to him, of course, he'll also be nice. As human beings, we are all nice. So over here, he said, I love the Keralite community. Sorry, I'm just having... try this. Yeah. So what I was saying is, after he was put on stage, he has to be gracious. And there he was praising the Keralite community. I love the Kerala community. Kerala is very beautiful. I've seen it. I will come to Kerala. And see, you can see people throwing their fist up in the air. Yay, yay, yay. Because they're praising Kerala. And in the end, everyone was happy. So, Like when I started this video, I asked you who's at fault. Me personally, if you ask me, it is the organizer, these specific two, three guys who decided to act on impulse and decided, okay, if we grace the venue with a VIP, it looked good for us. And they very proudly called him on stage, took photographs, took a video, and they even uploaded this. Okay. I don't think anyone else is to blame. Now, obviously, if you go to Hindustan Times and you scroll right down, you'll see one is the link to the video, but there you'll see more than that is they've issued a statement stating that we are not involved in this. Okay, and then you have other political parties who are also saying no, we are not involved in it. But what they have done is they have uh, the ministers or the people in India have issued a formal complaint to ensure that these people who brought this Pakistani superstar on stage, their passports should be revoked and they should be punished accordingly. So they want some people to lose their positions of power or whatever. So, guys, you tell me who's at fault in this, and is this what happened? Is it right? Is it wrong? Because personally speaking, there are some things you need to use a little bit of judgment. And when you have a war going on between two nations, when you do it publicly, I mean, you're literally, embarrassing your own country. You need to use a little bit of common sense, which neither these organizers nor these Indians had any. Yeah, hero worship is good, but this is not the right time to do it. So, given India-Pakistan's rivalry, and also remember this much: here we saw that they are fist bumping in and shouting his praises and all that stuff and taking his photographs. If he was playing against India, nobody would be supporting him. So our Indians are very two-faced in that manner. So anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You agree, disagree with what I have to say, and I love to read them. All right. You guys take care. This is me signing off. Ciao.